Let me greet the President of Cebu Chamber, Melanie Nam. The wonderful chairman of this conference, Mr. Edward Caizano, calling me personally to make sure that I will not say no. And so many other wonderful friends from the JCs. Pakitaas lang yung kamay nyo from the JCs. Ilan lang. Marami, alam ko. My talk today will center on entrepreneurial leadership. I was so inspired a while ago listening to Senator Mix Subiri, who is at the forefront, you know, helping entrepreneurs by creating this bill or by sponsoring this bill, ease of doing business in the Philippines. It's about time. We have been lobbying with the good senator for so many months to put this as soon as possible. And I'm so happy to learn that this morning that the bill has passed the Senate in its third reading. And to top that, to listen to PA Joey, wow, for the incentives given and the trust of promoting entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship. Now it's up to me to challenge entrepreneurs to go out and do the work. My task is to tell people that in spite of the challenges we face in the country, magaling ang Pilipino. You don't agree? Magaling ang Pinoy entrepreneurs. Amen? Wow. Let me use 4 P's. I know PA Joey has been focusing on the 3M. Money, market, mentoring. Let me talk of the 4 P's for entrepreneur or entrepreneurial leadership. P. First P is passion, second P is people, third P is perseverance, and the fourth P is prayer. Next slide, please. Passion. A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from his passion, not position. John Maxwell, developing the leader within you. It's all about passion. Looking at toothpaste, shampoo, dishwashing, and other products that will come into your home. Alam niyo, may shampoo na ako ngayon? Hindi niyo alam, ano? Alam niyo yung Lice Alice? Pangkuto. May kuto ba kayo? Okay. You don't need Lice Alice. But a lot of our countrymen may kuto. I've been going around doing community work, telling people how to brush their teeth. But I found out so many of them may kuto. Especially yung mga students in public schools. So we did, I think 8 years ago, we decided to come out with Lice Alice. Shampoo for kuto. Kala ng ninyo, wala kayong kuto. Pero may mates kayo sa bahay, di ba? Marami sa kanila may kuto. And they will bring that kuto to your daughters, to your grandchildren. Tama? Tama? So, when you go back home, check your mates in the house. We have to come out with products to help the poorest of the poor. And the vision is very important. I checked out the vision of Walt Disney. Alam niyo Walt Disney, no? The vision is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Simple. They want to entertain and provide information. I checked the vision of Nike to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete. Innovation on Nike, they keep on coming up with new products to help athletes. That is the vision. What is your vision for your company? You need a vision. Then will be passionate about that particular vision. Ako, aside from the vision to have a Lamoyan product, we also we also have a mission, which is very, very important to me, which is to improve the quality of life by providing essential products within the reach or affordable to the common people. So our products will always be affordable. It's not cheap, but affordable. Kalaban namin is expensive. You compare our prices to our multinational. May taga-Colgate ba rito? Wala? O taga-Unilever, meron ba? We will always be more affordable than Colgate, Unilever, or Procter & Gamble. But my passion is to provide quality product. Kaya tinatanong sa akin ni Benny, how did you maintain your quality? Sabi ko, I get the R&D head of both Colgate and Unilever to work for me. Simple lang naman, di ba? And they will tell me basically what are needed to make sure that our product. I don't have much time to talk to you about quality and how I got Elmer Buntag, the R&D head, namatay na. And then Zeni Soriano, the R&D head of Colgate, and the other one, the other head, the R&D head of Close-Up. Kaya yung happy red at saka happy white basically is Close-Up red at saka Colgate white. At affordable prices. That's my passion. To make sure that my product will be the same quality or even better than Colgate and Unilever. Sigurado walang taga-Colgate dito, no? But affordable. I want to make sure that every Filipino will be able to brush their teeth. You know, we have one of the highest cavity problem in ASEAN. More than 92% of our population have cavity problems. May cavity ba kayo? Sinong walang cavity dito? Walang cavity sa ngipin nyo? O lahat tayo meron, di ba? 92%. My son walang cavity because he's been using Happy ever since. Sorry, walang bayad ito, kaya commercial na lang. Next slide. People. Some entrepreneurs think, how can I make a lot of money? But the better way is to think, how can I make people's lives a lot better? This is according to Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group. The passion is ultimately for people. It's all about people. It's not taking advantage of people, but it's to look for ways so that their lives will be better. Yun ang challenge natin. Diba? How to look at possibilities of improving the lives of people around us. In our company, we employ the deaf, the hearing impaired. Alam niyo hearing impaired, ano? Yung mga pipe. Kasi kasama yan eh. When you are deaf, you're also dumb. You cannot speak because you cannot hear. It's related. So they call them deaf, or people with hearing disabilities. We employ more than 100 deaf mutes inside the company. So yung sabi nila, if you go to our factory, tahimik po yung factory namin. Karamihan po sa kanila deaf mutes. Walang chismis. Magaling magtrabaho. Kasi they cannot chismis. They have to use their hands. They use sign language to talk to each other. Do you know sign language? Some of you might have encountered sign language. Ito, alam nyo? Alam niyo yun, di ba? Sign language yan eh. That's our sign language. So there are ways to learn sign language. For example, this is hi. If you see people signing, this is it's hi. That's hi. This is good morning. This is good evening. And probably good afternoon. Ooh. The sun is up there, di ba? Afternoon. So, good afternoon. Yan. Dali lang, di ba? Good morning, the sun comes up. Good evening. Good afternoon. Now you have sign language. This is I love you. Yan. Kailangan matuto ni Joey yan. I love you. Diba? Easy to learn. But you must be passionate about helping people. Then you will go out of your way to help. Inclusiveness. Our wonderful speaker just mentioned a while ago, inclusiveness. My inclusiveness as a business is to take care of people who are in the peripheral, people who are handicapped. They are people just like you and me that needed help. Show a video, please.
What if the world is just a big disappointment? Unless you take the things that you don't like about this world and you flip them upside down, and you can start that today.
That's me, and that's 3 people, and I'm going to help them. Then they do it for 3 other people, then they do it for 3 more. But it has to be something really big, something they can't do by themselves.
Lost your car?
That's a keen observation.
I can help you.
You're giving me a brand new Jaguar and you don't want anything?
Call it generosity between 2 strangers.
What did you tell my son to make him bring a homeless man into my house?
I've got a story, okay? Senior partner of Channing and Moss is giving away new cars.
Just pay it forward. 3 big favors for 3 other people.
Hello? You can't just put 2 people together and make them like each other.
This is the one.
Pay it forward. Paying it forward. It's like this idea.
You can fix a person.
Do you want to come in and stay?
It's complicated.
Come in.
It's supposed to be something hard.
I don't care about your burns, Eugene, if that's even what they are. Is that what they are?
I can't.
I'm so sorry.
Don't tell me how sorry you are for me!
Maybe you're scared to get rejected. Well, I can't reject you. You're too quick for me.
Are you still gonna pay it forward? Give her another chance. For me. You're wearing this!
I want to wear the cream dress.
No, you smell good!
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Pay it forward. The movement, it's reached LA, Mrs. McKinney.
Come on, the movement?
So you'll, like, flunk us if we don't change the world.
But you might just squeak by with a C.
How many of you have seen this movie? Pay it forward. Dream big. Start small. That's how most of us will do business. You start small, but dream big. It's all about people. It's all about you and me. The government can only do so much. The incentives will be there, fine. But if we don't take actions, nothing will happen. It's all about people. And once you start doing it, it's like paying forward. Others will be motivated, will be inspired to do more and more and more. And this country will move forward because of you and me. Tayo ang may kasalanan. Pag hindi gumalaw ang Pilipinas, ikaw at ako ang may kasalanan. It's not the government. It's not President who and who. It's not the secretaries. It's you and me. It is difficult to do business. 36 procedures. How many steps? Fine. we will still move forward. Because it's you who will be responsible. Next slide, please. Perseverance. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Tiyaga. Ang hirap magnegosyo dito sa Pilipinas. 36 procedures, 12 steps, or 20, where one of the highest. And yet, you see entrepreneurs like you gathered here. We are surviving, and we are moving forward because of perseverance. Giving up is not an option. Tama, may problema tayo. Yeah, we face problema day in and day out. You think si P.A. Joey walang problema? Daming problema niyan. Diba? But in spite of the problems he faces day in, day out, he still move forward. Unbelievable the energy with P.A. Joey. Unbelievable. I have to congratulate you time and again. We need people like him to inspire us to move, to start moving. Right? He will mentor people. He will bring resources. But if you don't move, nothing will happen. Don't be afraid of giants. Sabi daw, we are controlled by the giants. Tao rin yun. Don't be afraid of Colgate. Use happy. O di ayos. Kung lumipat kayo lahat sa happy, di wala ng Colgate. Tama? Sorry, commercial na naman. But I'm challenging you. Each one of you can challenge Colgate. Let's think of another industry. Each one of you can challenge Nestle. Alam niyo yung Nestle Coffee? O may coffee ko tayo na, di ba? Ano nangyari? Ang lakas-lakas ng coffee ko. Because June C was not willing to wake up, to give up. Was willing to challenge. And we need more people who are willing to take up challenges and persevere. Daming problema. I don't have time to tell you about the challenges we face fighting Colgate and Unilever for the last 30 years. 30 years. Next year is our 30th anniversary. Walang katapusan. Sigurado walang taga-Colgate dito. Galit sa amin ang Colgate. Whatever we do, they will counter. May sachet sila. 1 piece, di ba? Lumabas kami ng twin sachets for 5 pesos. Ayan, we went up. Lumabas din sila ng twin sachets. 4 pesos. To kill happy. We came out with 3 sachets. Hindi na lumaban. Palugi na kasi. Tubes, di ba? We have STP, special promo. Dati, 1 tube is so expensive. 70 pesos. We came out with 2 tubes for 99 pesos. Sumabay na rin sila. 3 tubes darating na yan. Perseverance. I am willing to fight to the end. Diba? Bakit? That's the way to move forward. Kaya natin yan. Tao rin yan, di ba? Hayaan mo yung Colgate na yan. Hayaan mo yung Unilever na yan. Every Filipino can do it. It's up to you and me. Amen? I'd like you to take a look at the next video. It's another wonderful video about perseverance.
down, and oh, my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Stormy seas, I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise.
I'm inspired no end by this video. We have a race to finish. One day all of us will meet our God, our Creator. But while we are still in this world, we have to finish and finish well, and giving up is not an option. Not all of us will be champion, or not all of us will be winners, but all of us can finish the race well. So it's up to you. Perseverance ultimately is the key. You may be injured, you may suffer through the way, through the journey, but we will persevere. Last slide. 1 minute na lang. Okay, gutom na kayo? Prayer. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This was the verse that inspired me to go into the toothpaste industry, competing with the giants. I was making tubes for Colgate and Unilever. Alam niyo yung story na yan, di ba? They closed my business because I switched from aluminum tubes to plastic laminated tubes. Sabi ko, anong gagawin ko sa mga makina ko? Problema mo na yan. Sabi sa akin, this will be your last PO. That's it. I went to God, and this was the verse. God talked to me. I know my plans for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. And I remember to cut the story short, the story of Colgate. William Colgate. William came from UK. They came from a very poor family. The mother was a very good Christian, and he was trained to tithe regularly. Binibigyan siya ng unting halaga to donate to the church. They migrated to Pennsylvania, USA. He started working for a soap company. The first salary he received, he said, "Mommy, I will give this to the church." The Lord bless him. Eventually, he got to own the soap company, and he started producing toothpaste, and that is the story of William Colgate. So I pray to God, this is probably your journey or my journey in this world. I will be the William Happy of the Philippines. They want me to sing a song, Lord's Prayer. This is my prayer, and the Lord's Prayer is the best prayer I've sung everywhere in the Philippines because I believe in prayer. I believe in God. I believe that prayer, not the prayer of the current prayer, the Lord's Prayer is the best prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our debts as we forgive those who trespass or our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. Song please. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Lakas mo pa yung beat. Higher. Finish the race and give honor to God. Thank you.